What's going on, guys? All right, so today we're just doing glutes only, and we're gonna do some cardio as well. So if my glute workouts were crappy, this will be the day to make up for that. As you can see, the first workout is hip thrust. I'm at the Smith station, so I'm gonna be here for a while. First workout, hip thrust. We're gonna go for 4 sets. First set down. Let's go. Second set. Freak. Third set, guys. Third set. Extra sore today. I never sit down fully before I finish it off. It's like extra sore today. Oh my gosh. Freak. Oh my gosh. hurts. Freak. Correct the bench. It's too far back. Last set. Freaking hurts. I wonder if it has something to do with being 3 days before my period starts. I'm gonna look that up. I feel like I'm getting tired too quickly. Oh my gosh, that was the last set, guys. I'm gonna look it up, but if you guys know, let me know in the comments if that happens to you too. If you feel like, just like your energy is drained a few days prior. Ladies, obviously, talking to you. Freak. That was the last set. Definitely feeling like drained. Just drained. Yesterday I felt like I had more energy. Today I just feel drained. And it's the first workout, guys. First workout. I definitely think that it has something to do with the fact that it's 3 days before. I definitely feel that way. I had to check my notes. I like to keep track on, like, specifically, especially like when I feel like weaker or just like my mood, you know. Like, I wouldn't say that I felt like not coming, but I definitely took my time getting dressed, extra long shower, and I just took my time. I wasn't like pumped, you know. I'm pumped about my progress, you know. I'm pumped that my cravings never was like insane like it was last month. You know, it was almost diminished. Like, it was almost like gone. So that's exciting. I'm pumped about that. You know, I definitely feel 100% it has to do with the foods I'm eating. You know, I definitely feel 100% that I finally chose like the right meals and the timing of my meals. And what's crazy is when I did my end of summer cut, the food that I'm eating is very, very similar to what I was eating then, except I'm eating an additional meal now compared to last time, where I was eating like 2 meals because I was combining my lunch and my dinner together. But it was like pretty much the same meals, but I'm eating more protein. I decreased my protein since last month, but I'm eating more protein than my end of summer cut, if that makes sense. Enough protein where I'm not eating less than what I need to. Like I'm at that 0.6 grams per, pound of whatever lean mass or whatnot. So I do feel a lot better. And it's working. So if it doesn't, what's the saying goes? If it's not broke, why fix it? All right, I don't want to talk too much. My next workout is going to be, I think I'm going to do RDLs. I think I'm going to do RDLs for glutes. Slow and controlled. That's something different that I haven't done. Really. But then again, I usually do like my RDLs with the what's it called? The is it a T-bar row? It's for the back. When you're standing and you're like doing that, you'll see. I usually do my RDLs with that. So it's kind of like a sumo-ish squat type thingy. But all right, let's do the next workout. Since I'm gonna probably do it over there, I'm just going to I'm like so exhausted, so I honestly don't feel like doing step-ups, but based on the title of this video, I'm going to try and do, so what I normally see them do as far as wellness, I do see them doing step-ups. I do see them doing like Bulgarian. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do my glute kickbacks, and then abductors. I'm gonna do abductors last. So there, I said what I'm doing. So let's get to it. All right, so we're doing step-ups for our next workout, and as fatigued and tired, same thing, fatigued, tired. As fatigued as I feel, I am going to do it completely because it's glutes only. So I'm gonna do the angles and then I'm gonna do the center. Let's go. I'm gonna do about 6 reps on each side. Center. Freak. Just had to breathe for a moment. Breathe, girl. Center. I'm gonna try to go as far back as I can. See if I feel a difference on my glutes. Okay, so leaning forward, like going at an angle, I feel it better in my glutes. So kind of have to angle my body, and I definitely felt it more in my glutes. So that's something I haven't really been doing, was focusing on my angle. Definitely makes a difference. Let me try it with the other leg. So I was coming up like this, but if I stay like this, I feel it more. What I was doing was this. I was coming straight up. Feels a lot better when I think I'm at angle. All right, that completes one set. So I believe last week when I did glutes only, I know I said like every time I superset like that, I usually just do 2 sets. So, right? So I'm just doing 2 sets. It's a lot. It's a lot. I would do 3 sets if I was just keeping it centered and just doing center. But being that I'm not, and I'm supersetting like a maniac, it gets 2 sets. All right? And then we move on to the next workout, which is Bulgarian. My glutes need a lot of work, and I'm gonna do as much as I can to work out glutes, but I know ultimately nutrition is key. So I'm hoping me continue to do a glutes only day plus, part glutes, a little bit of glutes with my other leg days, that as I cut down, I don't lose much glute muscle. If that makes any sense, right? That makes sense. So, yeah, like I know like my glutes need a lot of work. I have a lot of fat in my glutes. So I'm gonna keep doing what I need to do to get to where I want to get to. All right, so this is a second and last set. Slant. All right. Big glutes, big glutes, big glutes. I did 7. Switch. Center. Oh, breathe. That's why every time I finish my angle, my heart rate goes up to like freaking 170, 180. So breathe. Breathe. And then we're gonna finish this off. I feel like certain angles that I pose in, I feel like my glutes, like it pops. But then certain angles, it looks flat, right? Like if I do this, right? Like it pops, right? If I do one of these, you know, pops. But then when I go like that, it looks so flat. Right? Whatever. Let's do it. Let's finish off. Angle. Last one. Oh my gosh. Yo, hold on. Definitely feeling exhausted. But you know what's crazy? I had exactly a scoop left of my pre-workout because I stopped taking it like pre-workouts. And I've just been like just doing it without it, and I had 1 scoop left. And yesterday I did pre-workout. I'm starting to think like I had to check the pre-workout because I feel like before, when I stopped, I wasn't sweating like that. But I feel like I'm sweating more now that I'm on a pre-workout. And it probably is a pre-workout because this specific brand, they have an L-carnitine that makes you sweat more. And when I used to take it, my whole shirt would be super drenched. So I just didn't think that the pre-workout would do the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. I like the sweat, but I don't. I might start taking it, but my thing is like, imagine how fatigued and drained I actually feel on pre-workout and I still feel freaking drained, you know? So I feel so drained, but I'm here, I'm doing it. I'm pushing myself, right? That is key, right? Consistency, push yourself, keep going. Keep going. Don't stop, don't quit. Do better, be better. All the quotes that I always say. But yeah, consistency is key, as well as accountability. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. Ah. All right, so this is the what? Third glute workout. Third one. And it's everybody's favorite, of course, Bulgarian split squats, duh. I'm starting with 25 pounds. 25 pounds on each side. Don't ask me the total weight. Yes, it's 50, but it's more than 50 because apparently this has some weight to it by itself. I'm so used to like the barbells having the weight like on the end, but it doesn't. So I believe they told me before, I just forgot. I believe they said it was 35 pounds. I believe they said it was 35 pounds. I believe. Yes. All right, so first set, we're doing 3 sets, guys. It's not a superset, so we can survive with 3 sets, right? Maybe? No? All right. Of course, it's going to be elevated. All right, let's do it. All right, that was 8. That was 8, guys. Oh, that was 8. Freak. I need to really focus on my breathing. Like, I really need to focus on my breathing because I definitely don't want to pass out from holding my breath too long. Gotta work on that. Oh no. Oh, that was the first set. 2 more sets to go, guys. 2 more freaky sets. And then we'll be done over here. So 2 more sets. And then we get to move on to other parts of the gym. Freak. Yeah. Let's increase these weights. All right, guys. So we increased it to 35 pounds. And I was just thinking to myself, like, if I had a coach, I probably would have pushed myself to do heavier. Sometimes I push myself to do heavier, but I feel like when I'm doing like certain workouts, I don't push myself. I really don't. Like, I should be pushing myself with this, right? So my third set, when I did this last time, I did 45 pounds on each side. So I'm gonna add 10 pounds, guys. I'm gonna add 10 pounds to each side, make it a little heavier, make it a little challenging. And yeah, and just rock out. So yeah, let's go. This is the second set. Let's do it. I hope the next song is a good song and it's not commercial. Don't you hate that when you listening to music? Well, I listen to Pandora, so like I have commercials and it's free and I'm not about to pay for non-commercials. Like, it is what it is. But it is annoying when it's a commercial next or it's like a boring song. It just messes me up a little bit. And look, it's commercial. What the freak? Okay, I'm gonna go anyways. I'm not gonna wait. right. Next. Oh my gosh. That was 8. That was freaking 8. That was 8. Now the music wants to start. Oh, snap. One more set. Still gonna add that 10 pounds. Just give me a few. All right, guys, see, I wasn't lying. I got the 45s on. You can see the little 10 pounds added. Wasn't lying, I did it. And I've been doing 8 reps, so we're gonna try and do as much as I can, because I normally finish with just the 45 plates. So I added the 10, so I'm pushing myself today. On a fatigue day, guys. On a fatigue day. Remember that. On a fatigue day. All right, let's get this over with, because I really want to move on. I feel like I've been over here forever. All right, so let's see how much I can do, guys. Let's do it. Oh, this definitely feels heavy. Okay. What does the saying goes? I bit off more than I could chew. All right, let's go. Keep in mind, my left side is stronger than my right side, so that one felt a little easier, but this one's gonna destroy me. So just giving y'all a heads up. Whew, can you tell? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I almost died. Freak. I told you. Listen, I'm gonna have to I gotta do some more isos. When I mean isos, I mean isolations. So, years back, let me look at you guys. Because we're pretty much done over here. So, years back, when I got my DEXA scan, when I was at my lowest weight, but my lowest body fat, but I had a lot of muscle. And on a DEXA scan, it did show, I mean, that's normal to have one side with more muscle than the other side, but it was like a decent amount difference. I feel like it's the same for my arms too, but my legs, I noticed it recently too. I never really paid attention to it, but my left side is stronger than my right side. And as you can see, when I did when I was doing my left side, I didn't take no breaks. I just kept going. For this one, I think I took a pause like 3 sets in. 3 sets, 3 reps in. So, like I said, like I noticed that. I noticed that with standing leg curls too. Like I could do it faster here. So I think they said when it gets that way to I'm trying to remember, do isolations, right? But it says to start with your weak leg first. So you start with your weak leg first, and then however reps you do on that leg, match it with the other. But I've been doing it backwards, so which is causing me to do more reps on this leg than this leg, which is not good, you know? So in order for it to catch up, it's best to start with the weak side first and then do the strong side. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. See, I'm telling you guys this. I need to take my own advice because I was not doing it. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. Definitely. And another thing, I noticed that my left side glutes look a lot better than my right side glutes. And yeah, that's not good. So yeah, we gotta fix that ASAP, ASAPO. All right, I'm gonna see you guys at the next freaking work. What is the next workout? I said, ooh, freak. I said glute kickbacks and abductors, right? If I could do glute kickbacks next, I'll do glute kickbacks next. And if not, then you'll see me doing abductors next. See you guys later. Hey guys, guess what we're doing? Yay. It's actually not that packed today, so there have been times I had to wait. When I was determined and I said, I have to do glute kickbacks, but I haven't done it in a while, then I'm like, you know what, I'll just wait. I don't mind, I don't care. As long as I get it done, I don't care. But it's not that packed today, so I was able to snag a spot. So, all right, so let me set up. I'll see you guys when I finish. Okie dokie, guys. All right. You think I'm gonna do 70? I'm gonna do 70 as much as I can do. I believe I said last time that I was gonna try to move up and not stay at a weight, because I don't even understand how I went from 70 to 60 and I got comfortable and I stayed at 60. No good. No bueno. So we're gonna do 70 and yeah. I ain't gonna lie. When I do glute kickbacks, I get bored and I'm just like, ugh. I just want to get it over with. And then I'm like, crap, I got to do my other leg. Especially when I used to superset. I used to be like so tired. Maybe it's because, like I said, around this time of my cycle, maybe those days that I felt tired and fatigued was for a reason. And I just never really paid attention to that. So lately, because of the situation last month and all of that, I've been paying more attention to like what period and period. No, what time frame or whatever I am in my cycle, to see if that has anything to do with it. And so far, like I said, I feel fatigued right now. I'm not like, pumped per se. But yeah, I'm gonna see if it has anything to do with it being 3 days before, So first set, we're doing 3 sets on each leg, obviously. Obviously. I must say that when I do glute kickbacks, I start with my weak leg first. Unintentionally. All right, let's do it. I must say, being fatigued and all, it kind of forces me to take longer rest breaks than I usually do. So I guess that's a good thing, right? I don't know. But check this out. Can't really change the angle because I am not detaching myself just to move the camera and attach again. I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna move the angle when I do this leg. If that makes sense. All right. Check this out. What I can do is try to change my angle a little bit without getting in the way. All right, let's do it. Whew, 8. 8 is a magic number, guys. All right. I feel like I got up too fast. So, fun fact. I am, oh snap, look, detached. I think I'm borderline anemic. It used to be worse, right? So, it was to the point where, like, they wanted me to take like iron pills 3 times a day because my hemoglobin was like low. Red blood cells, guys, hemoglobin. All right, so, and you think I was doing it, but the thing with iron pills is it causes very bad constipation. So I stopped. I stopped taking it, and they wanted to do like a blood transfusion. That's how bad it was. So I said, you know, it's got to be another way. Like, I ain't trying to take these pills. I'm not, like, I'm in medicine, but I'm not into medicine. So I said, I found another way. I increased my red meat. And yeah, protein period, but red meat, I make sure I have red meat. I eat red meat every day. So, but yeah, so I'm like kind of like borderline. It's on the low side, but it's within normal range. But I also have orthostatic hypotension, which is basically when you go from like a seated position or a low position and you come up, you get lightheaded. So my normal blood pressure is already on the low side, within range, but like healthy low, right? So when I get up, it drops. So imagine if your blood pressure is on the low side already in healthy range, and then you get up and it drops. So I do tend to, I try to take my time getting up. But even when I go slow sometimes, I get lightheaded. It was pretty bad when I was younger. Like, if I get up too fast, like, I would just black out and my body would just fall. Like, I'm aware that I'm falling, but it would just be like, whoa, black, fall. But it's better. And I feel like part of my, like, the cycle, like the time period, it kind of exacerbates the feeling. So I'm going to do more research on that, and I'll get back to you guys and let you guys know what my evidence-based research was, right? Or you guys could do the research and let me know. But yeah, I think it probably exacerbates it depending on like what part of my cycle I'm in. So yeah, because I definitely felt that a couple of times. Just squatting, getting up, squatting, getting up. Like when I go to drink water or when I'm putting these things on. But I just try to take it easy. That's all I can do is take it easy. I have one more set, guys, and then we're gonna switch legs. Okay, let's go. See, like, I'm talking too much. On top of that, I'm like, I feel like I'm done, but I'm like, dang, I gotta do my other leg. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Ah. All right, guys. I was just saying to myself, I feel like I've been here forever. Like, so my cravings hasn't been like there, which is good. And one thing I must say, like, even though the cravings wasn't there, I did wake up and say, like, to myself, like, oh, I want to stay home and eat. I want to go to the gym. I don't want to eat my breakfast. I was like, no, I can't. I gotta go to the gym. I'll enjoy it later when I could just like take my time and just sit down and relax and enjoy my breakfast. That's the key, guys. I'm telling you, that is the key. That is what worked for me the last time. And I don't know why it took me so long to realize that. Like, I don't know why. I guess I was trying to find another way, right? I was being impatient. Like, I just felt like, I need something now. Like, I need something now. I need results now. And I was just changing up my macros, and all at the same time giving people advice not to change their macros, to be consistent with the same thing. You would think I would take my own advice. And by switching up my macros consistently and not having like a strategic meal plan, like, it caused me to do that, and then boom, now I'm in the luteal phase, and now my cravings are elevated. My meals is trash, nothing's prepped. So that leads me to freaking eat a whole bunch of crap, snacks, and all that stuff, and boom, next thing you know, I'm up 11 pounds, like crazy. And it's like the answer was there all along. And it's like, this is the first time since I did my end of summer cut that I'm feeling like this again. And it's because of the food. Finding the right foods. And not just finding the right foods, because people think that to eat healthy, you have to suffer. You have to eat like a rabbit. Like, no. The key is consistency, right? In order to be consistent, you have to, yes, it's hard because you're eating the same thing over and over. It's annoying, it's stressful because you got to weigh your food and all that, blah, 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 blah. But if you pick foods that you actually enjoy, like, you just keep going. It almost seems too easy. Like, I know, like, as I lean out, I'm going to have to, like, get rid of certain things. But as of now, like, I have a lot of body fat to lose. So I'm enjoying my meals. You know what I mean? So, and the weight's coming down. So that's the key. And I'm enjoying it so much that I was getting ready to, like, skip the gym just so I could eat my breakfast. It's crazy. It's crazy. But another key is to, like, with every meal, like, have something enjoyable. Like, I have something enjoyable with my breakfast. I have something enjoyable with my lunch. And then I have something enjoyable with my dinner. That's optional because depending on how I feel, like if I have like sweet cravings, I'll make it. If I don't, I don't. I just don't make it, which is my strawberry sorbet, which I told you is just frozen strawberries, lemon juice, water, and my sweetener. So, and you blend it and boom, it tastes like an Italian icy, guys. What? Listen, I'm telling you. That is the key, I'm telling you. Every meal, I don't have a separate snack time. Like, no. Because I eat every 3 to 4 hours. So, when am I going to have that snack? That, in order for me to put a snack in, it would have to be like what? I don't care. It would have to be like an hour after I eat or 2 hours. I'm not doing that. I eat every 3 to 4 hours. Every 3 to 4 hours. And I ain't gonna lie, like, after breakfast, I'm good. Like, I'm good. And then I tend to like eat my lunch a little later. I try not to do that because I want to specifically eat maximum every 4 hours. But my appetite has been suppressed. Could be from the coffee, the iced coffee. Definitely could be from that because coffee is a natural appetite suppressant, if you don't know that. But yeah. All right, I'm talking too much. All right, this is first set on the left leg. Let's do it. I know we're talking, guys. After 12 o'clock, I want to finish this out. Then we have one more workout to do, even though I feel like I did a lot of glutes, right? This is what, like my fourth glute workout. And then we're going to do abductors if it's available. If not, I'm going to do the walking banded sidewalks. You know what I'm talking about. The band sidewalking workout thingy with the resistant bands. You'll see it. All right, let's do the second set. You don't have to do all that. You could have walked through. Like I said before, like I don't mind when people walk through my camera. It makes it look more natural. I don't want to be an inconvenient. Is that the word? Inconvenient? Whatever. I just don't want to bother anybody and make it complicated and have people feel like they have to walk around my camera. Like, no, you don't have to do that. Unless they're doing it for themselves because they don't want to be in it. But I don't care. I don't care. It's a public gym, guys. But if they're doing it because they personally don't want to be in the camera, that's understandable. But like he was like going in between machines just to get around the camera, and I'm like, no, you don't have to do all that. Definitely didn't have to do that. It makes me feel a little bad. All right, this is the last set. All right. Last set, guys. Let's do it. Oh my gosh. We're done here, guys. We're done. Oh my gosh, my legs. My glutes. Hey guys, so if it was empty, I would have done the whole field. You guys know I would, but it's not, so I'm going to just do it. I guess this is about like halfway, or probably a little bit more than halfway, right? So I'm gonna do it up to here and then back. This is the final glutes workout slash warm up slash finisher, whatever you want to call it. Once again, I think last time I was trying to tell you guys about the band, my freaking mic, I don't know, it was acting up. I don't know what was going on, but this is the band I'm using. It's like hard to pull, great resistance. Hold on. All right, guys, so this is going to be the last workout, and it's going to be these bands. All right, so let's do it and get it over with so we can do our cardio, so we can go home and eat. I am hungry. I'm hungry. All right. Wait. All right, like I said, we're going to do it to the halfway mark, and then we're going to come right back. All right. Let's do it. Halfway mark. Ooh, that was one set. Not so bad. It's a lot worse when you do the whole thing. But because I'm not doing the whole thing, it's not so bad. Not so bad at all. So I'm not even going to take a long break. We're going to get right into it and do it. Starting to feel the burn. Believe it or not, we got one more set. That was super fast. And then we got to do our cardio. Definitely feel it. Definitely feel it. I want to get this over with ASAP-o. All right, I'm going to go around. I'm going to go around them. It's all right. Last freaking set. Let's do it. Just like that, I'm done. Done. So, was it as intense as doing the whole field? But oh my gosh, still intense enough to do half the field. So, we're now gonna do our cardio, guys. See you guys later. All right, so cardio of choice is going to be cardio of choice. I'm doing treadmill. Treadmill. So, of course, we're gonna aim for 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Yes. Hopefully we find a treadmill. All right. About to hop on this bad boy and get it done. See you guys later. Bye. So, I Googled my energy level, right? I Googled my energy level and I said, how is my energy level supposed to be 3 days before my period? And the first thing that pops up, it says, your energy level is at its lowest. I said, oh, that makes sense. I'm like, because my energy was okay yesterday, but I feel it. Like I like I said in the video, I felt drained, like really drained. And now I know, like, first thing that popped up, 3 days before my period, I'm at the lowest as far as energy. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense. But yeah, I got my workout done. I did my cardio. And I was in there for, I didn't even realize I was in there for over 2 hours, guys. Like glutes, doing only glutes, that's not bad. That is not bad, people. I burned a lot of calories. Well, I don't really go crazy for like the calories on my watch, but it's kind of like a marker. Does that make sense? Like on average, like what I'm burning or whatever. I know it's probably not accurate, but yeah, the fatigue. But compared to last month, oh my gosh, like my energy was like so low. And I think it had to do with also like the bloating from just eating the carbs from the cravings, and that just made me feel so much worse. That you could hear it in my voice. Like when I was talking, I was just like, yeah, and yeah, my energy is so low. Like the way I was talking, like you could tell that my energy was like not there, you know. But this time around, I feel a lot better. And I'm telling you, it's because of the food. I'm telling you, it's because of the freaking food. And I'm so excited. See, last time I did an end of summer cut, right? Right now is like, it's not even summer yet. And I found out what works. So like, I'm gonna take like a break. I'm gonna take a break for July 4th. I'm gonna take a break. Right? Not really a break. I'm just gonna like, I'm not gonna take a break, but it's definitely gonna be like a high carb, high protein kind of day. Like, I guess you could say it's a break, like specifically because of the 4th of July and whatnot. Like, I'm gonna take a break and celebrate 4th of July and eat and enjoy my barbecue food. It's not really per se like rice and all that stuff. I can care less about the rice and all that stuff. I just really want my burgers, my chicken, you know, and just give me burgers and chicken and I'm good. Feel me? So my meals other than that is gonna be the same. Like, I know I'm gonna get a lot of protein in from eating those things, but I'm not gonna like skip breakfast or anything like that or whatever. I'm definitely going to the gym. I'm gonna specifically make it leg day on July 4th. I'm gonna make it leg day. I'm gonna make it leg day. I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna rock out and lift heavy and push, you know, from eating all that calories or whatever that I'm gonna eat and whatnot. And then of course the next day I'm gonna go back to the gym. And then I have a couple of celebrations coming up, but I don't think I'm gonna eat anything like crazy. But I have a couple of celebrations coming up, but I don't feel the need to like eat anything or for those celebrations. But the 4th of July, specifically the barbecue food, I want my barbecue food. Yes. And then I have my DEXA scan coming up in June, right? Because I'm gonna do a DEXA scan in June, and then the next one I'll do June, July, August, September. I'll do one September, I'll do one right before summer's over. You know what I mean? Just to see like where I'm at. And I'm just gonna keep going, guys. I'm gonna keep on freaking going. I'm excited. I'm happy that I found foods that work for me. And I hope that you guys can find foods that work for you. And that's a whole nother video I want to talk about. And I know I've been like giving tips and whatnot in like these videos here and there, but I really want like on my day off to really like focus and like talk to you guys and give you tips on like nutrition and whatnot. You know what I mean? I'm on this journey, guys, so join me with this journey, guys. Join me. Let's do it. It doesn't even matter like when summer is or whatnot. It's always gonna be something. Like, you can start now and prepare yourself for the end of the year. You know what I mean? Or, you know, it doesn't matter. Like, it's always gonna be something. So join me, my weight loss journey, fitness journey, guys. But I can't wait to eat my breakfast. It is almost 2 o'clock and I'm gonna eat my breakfast. But I fasted and I am hungry and I'm gonna take my time and I'm gonna enjoy my food. I can't wait to eat it. I will see you guys later. Bye.